All right, y'all, it is mini haul time. I have a basket of things over here that I have picked up over the past couple of weeks from Dollar Tree, Walmart, Marshalls, and TJ Maxx. Different trips, different stores. I've actually used a lot of the things in this look in particular. So I'm just going to go through, show you what I have found recently, and I'm just excited, so I just want to talk about it. So that's what we're doing today. The first thing I wanted to talk about was the Physicians Formula Waterproof. I actually bought this again. This is actually a repurchase. Like this, I have my empty one over here. And that says a lot for me personally. I don't repurchase items. I buy new things to try. And this was something, when it ran out, I missed it. And I was sad and other things were not working. So I did buy a new one of these. It is what I'm wearing today. It is a favorite. Absolutely love and repurchased that. And that eyeliner is from Walmart, and I think it's $8 or $9. I mean, it's a very good value. I absolutely like that. Is my top of the line recommend. Liquid eyeliner is the waterproof version of the Physicians Formula. Just the waterproof ultra fine liquid eyeliner. I also popped into Dollar Tree just to take a look around, and I found some really cute hair clips. And being up here and actually like filming and doing videos, I find that I just like, I like to have the front part clipped back, but not always all the way up. I was looking for a couple of these and I found a lot of these hair clips. The couple of these that are just like little, I don't even know what you want to call them, like those snap clips. Couple that are just like little pearly ones, some pink and purple. Then I got a couple of the ones that just slide in, like they just go like that. I really liked these. They're kind of marbled looking, so I thought those were really pretty. I grabbed a couple in that same style, but with the little pearls on them. Sort of matched really well with what I have on today, but I thought those were cute. And then this little set, same kind of pins, but with some, you know, bedazzling on it. I thought that was cute. I grabbed this one. This is more the snap clip. And this one I think was my favorite. I saw this one day and I didn't get it, and I ended up going back and I was like, well, I'm gonna grab that. It is this guy right here. I just liked it's almost like multicolored jewels on it. It just was really pretty. And so you'll probably see some of these on the side of this hair in the next couple of videos, but I thought those were fun for $1.25 a piece, so that was a win. I also found at Dollar Tree, I don't usually find a lot of good makeup though at the ones near me, like name brand makeup. You know, they always have their LA colors and things like that. But they did have these cargo eyeliners. They're swimmables, and I got 6 different ones. And I have one of these in my waterline today. I have the teal one. I have this one in my waterline today. And it worked pretty nicely. I've had it on for a couple hours. I looked these up. They do still sell these, and they're $18 a piece. So I thought that was pretty good. Worth a try. They looked good. They weren't swatched, anything like that. I do find at the Dollar Tree sometimes this kind of makeup is just all over the place. You know, half the packages are empty. But yeah, I'm excited to use a couple more of these. I've swatched all of them, and they all swatch really nicely, but one of the blue ones I think was a little bit patchy looking. But other than that, I love getting name brand stuff at Dollar Tree. I feel like it's a really good deal. So there's that. From Walmart, I also grabbed a couple more of the Revlon Shine lipsticks on clearance. They were like $1 or $2. And I grabbed the shades Cherries in the Snow and So Sleek Pink. I'm actually wearing the pink one right now over a lip liner. This on my lips on its own barely had a color to it, but it's just like a light pink. And then the Cherries in the Snow is, you know, that classic Revlon shade. So for $1 a piece. And I do like that these are really well sealed. I feel like you know if this is broken. You know, you really have to pull this or cut it to get it to open. So all right, also from Walmart, I grabbed a NYX Epic Wear liner in the shade Gilded Taupe. I've never used the NYX eyeliners. I've heard they're incredible. I have swatched this and it was really nice. Again, was on clearance, and I wanted to try the formula, and I thought, here we go, for $1 or $2, I can try the formula, and then if I love it as much as I love my LA Girl ones, you know, I'll have like a new brand, some new colors to recommend and to use. So I'm excited to try this one. I also picked up from Walmart the Hard Candy Highlighting Duo. This I'm kind of hesitant about. I've swatched it. It didn't swatch great. Like right now, I thought it was Physicians Formula when I picked it up off the rack, don't you think? Like that same imprint. But there's the swatches. Looks a little bit chalky. That top one is nice, that lighter shade, but I don't know, we'll see. This I got for $1. I'm not sure how I feel about this one. This is the Burt's Bees Eye Primer. And if you know that I've been talking about trying new primers, I got the MAC Paint Pot, very excited about that. And this kind of looked like it was going to be similar to that. This is absolutely clear. There is no color to this whatsoever. It goes on like, you know, there's nothing. And that's not normally my favorite eye primer. I like to have some coverage. I like to have a little bit of color to it. But I think we'll give it a try. We'll see if we like it. Okay, from TJ Maxx maybe? Or Marshalls? The tag is off here. But I found another of the Fenty highlighters. And this is in Poolside and 7-Day Weekend. The more pinky purple of the highlighters. I now have all 3 of these. Yay! I'm very excited. But this is the one I've been kind of looking for. I really wanted like this pinky purple shade. And I do have that on today, but I put it on very, very lightly and you can't really, you know, I guess it's looking pretty dewy already, but very pretty, very excited. Good find. Also from Walmart in the clearance section, I found the Hard Candy Sheer Envy H2O Serum. Now, I thought the hydrating and cooling stick. I thought I'd heard really good things about this like forever ago. And it was only $1, so I was like, I'll give it a try. I put it on yesterday when I wasn't wearing any makeup, and it kind of smells like Vicks. It didn't like burn my skin or anything, but I kind of put it on like under my eyes, like thinking that's where I would want to put it. And it almost had like a Vicks feel where it was like, it was cooling, but almost that like burning cooling sensation, like icy hot kind of thing. So it does have tea tree oil in it, which kind of made me go, I don't know, because I feel like that's kind of a strong scent, a strong thing. So I will probably give that another try, but maybe not under the eyes. So we'll see about that. But I was excited about it, and so I put it on immediately, and it was cooling. Like, it felt like icy almost when you put it on, but then it was like, ooh, this might be kind of fragranced, I guess. I also found some of the e.l.f. facial oil mist. I found the energizing one and the soothing one. Now, I have sprayed these. These were also on clearance for $1. I did spray these on my hand when I first got it because I thought facial oil mist, that could be dangerous. But it doesn't look like there's an oiliness to it. I feel like there's that Pixie one. I've never used it, but I've seen it. Like when you look at it in the bottle, it looks like oil and water. This doesn't. This just looks like water. And so I've sprayed it, and I even sprayed it on my face. Again, yesterday I didn't have makeup on, so I was kind of playing with some of these things. And it definitely gave me a glow, but I didn't feel greasy. I didn't feel oily. Like there was no oiliness. I don't know. I was kind of surprised. I was kind of impressed. So I'm definitely going to try these probably under my makeup, and we'll see how that goes. But yeah, excited to try those out. My kids are home. I can hear the school bus. So they're about to come bursting through that door any second. All right. I also picked up a couple of Maybelline color tattoos, the shade 10 VIP and the shade 25 Urbanite. I'm actually wearing this one today all over my lids as my eyeshadow primer, and I have to say there's like a little bit of a crease in the center, like where my eye is creasing. But I think that it looks really good. I've had this on for hours and hours and hours, and I was kind of like, ooh, for $1. Again, in the clearance section. Randomness. So, but I will say Walmart, just be careful. Like, they have some nasty stuff there, so just be cautious. But these were okay. Unswatched, they were good. But they looked like the paint pots. Like, this looks like the soft ochre from the swatches I've seen. Never actually used it. And this one looked more like the painterly one. This is a little dark on my eyelids. It's darker than my paint pot and painterly. But it does seem to be holding on to the shadows. And that went on really smoothly. So I'm excited to try those out. As, like I said, kind of on an eye primer journey now. I don't know why. All of a sudden I'm like obsessed. So it's where we are. I also found this, the NYX That's the Point on the Dot Artistry Liner. And this was also, like I said, everything from Walmart was in the clearance section. It actually is like a little, there's a little ball on the end. I didn't get this to line my eyes. I saw reviews on this, years ago, and people said it doesn't work as a liner. I got this to make little polka dots and kind of do some more artistic things. So I thought that would be fun to have. It's not something I would go out and spend a lot of money on, but there's like a picture of like they're doing the little dots, and I thought that could be kind of fun, could be kind of cute. And that's the kind of thing I don't like to spend a lot of money on, though, because I know I'm not going to use that every single day. Whereas with the Physicians Formula eyeliner, I'm going to get use out of that constantly. So something like that, if you can get it on clearance, get it on sale to try it out and have fun, I think that's the way to do it. They also had another one of the Superstay ink crayons in the shade No Limits. This is like a deep red color, like a rusty color. I also got you can see it behind me, like bright, there it is, the bright orangey one in the clearance section the other day too. I'm excited to have these. I've not worn either one yet, but I definitely see in the summer grabbing for this because, when you have your windows down in the car, you're running around, you want a good lip, but nothing that's going to grab onto hair. Excited to have those. I think my last two Walmart finds, this Milani Gilded Flora Shadow Stick, and the name was on the packaging. It was like violet something, but it's the purple one. I've swatched it. It looks really pretty. It looks nice. And I also found the Make It Last Flora, the floral scented setting spray. I've used this. This smells like a hairspray I had when I was younger, like a floral scented hairspray. It fades really quickly. This scent didn't bother me. It was nice. It was fine. It's like their fruity ones. It doesn't linger. It doesn't hang around. But I kind of couldn't believe that these were in the clearance section already. Like, didn't these just come out for spring? We're not even quite there yet. I don't feel like here we're not even fully in spring yet. I am still wearing a sweater again. But yeah, these were both in the clearance section for $1 and $2 and pretty good so far. I have tried the spray. I have not tried the eyeshadow stick. One thing I grabbed from one thing I grabbed from TJ Maxx was the Doja Cat brush set. I've seen this there a lot and I never picked it up, and it just grabbed me this last time for whatever reason. Comes with a little makeup bag, and I did use these today in this look. So some of these are a little more used looking, but here's the brushes. That little like bobble handle and like the little, I use this for under eye powder. So they're nice quality. They're BH quality. I mean, they're very, very good. I don't have bristles falling out or anything. So that was a purchase that I didn't need. I don't need any more brushes, but this was really cute. I also found another Bite Beauty Changemaker foundation. This is in the shade L10. I don't see these very often, and the one I grabbed a couple months ago was in the shade L35. I tried to wear it once when I got it, thinking, okay, it's L. Might not be too bad. It is very, very dark on me. So I did grab the L10, which I figured either this will work or I will be able to mix them together and actually get a feel of the formula rather than mixing this with something else and not really knowing if I like it. I was like, oh, well, they have a lighter shade. I'm going to grab it. because I'm like, oh, it's going to be too light. I swatched this on my hand and it blended seamlessly in. You know, like I always think, I am much tanner than I am. I'm not. I'm super pasty. But, so I bought the shade L10 to go with my L35, and then I figure I can, you know, mix and match and actually get a feel of the Bite Beauty Micellar, the Bite Beauty Changemaker Supercharged Micellar Foundation. Oh my goodness. But yeah, I only used that one maybe once, and I had to mix it, and when the shade is that off, I tend to not reach for that because that's a lot of work, but I'm like, I do want to try this foundation. So I did buy it in a better shade for myself. I also picked up a Misha Signature Real Complete BB Cream. And I figured this was going to be similar to the BB creams I already have from Misha. But I looked at the packaging, and this is why I bought it. This is so cute. It is like this purpley pink color, and this is like hard plastic. This is not a squishy tube. And I don't know, I just was like, oh, that's so cute. And it's a really good shade. It's in number 13, and I have 13 in the other BB cream. So I figured, okay, it'll probably work, and that is actually what I'm wearing today. And it looked really nice. It's a good shade match, good coverage. You know, if you like the Misha BB cream, this is the same, very similar, very, very similar vibe to the other ones. But the packaging is 10 out of 10 times cuter. From Marshalls, I also picked up a couple of BH Cosmetics palettes. I think this is their Halloween collection, I guess. They only had these two. They have the Venom, which is a gray silver. It reminds me of the ColourPop Blow and Smoke Show palette. And then they have the Sub-Zero, which is teals and blues. These were really pretty, and they were only $4.99 each. I feel like some of the BH palettes there can get like a little bit pricey. And I thought for $5 in the eye, this is what I have on my eyes today. I have a little bit of this, a lot of the mattes from in here. And then I have these two shimmers here on the lid area. So I am wearing these today. Great quality. Wouldn't expect anything less from BH Cosmetics. Really, really good deal. I got a couple of things also from Marshalls. From Milani, actually. I got this today. I've not even tried this. I have no idea. I'm going to open it, actually. This is the Avocado Redness Correcting Primer. It was sealed. That's the kind of thing to look for at TJ Maxx or Marshalls if you're, you know, hesitant. Look for things like that. You know, make sure the seals are on. Okay. It is green. Okay. It doesn't smell like avocado. I don't know what I expect it to smell like. Guacamole or something. I don't know. Okay, it has like a light fresh scent, but it definitely blended out to like just clear. I don't know that this would be a really, I don't know. I felt like it is green when it comes out, but I don't know that it'd be color correcting. It does say oil absorbing matte finish, blurs pores and imperfections. It does feel a little bit silicone-y, but not really slippery. So I'm excited to try this one out. But yeah, I don't know why in my mind I was expecting it to smell like avocados. It does not. I also picked up this cream blush from Milani. This is the Cheek Kiss Cream Blush in Your Peach. Now, I'm confused as to why these are at Marshalls and TJ Maxx. Aren't they brand new? Like, these are still, I saw these at Target today. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if maybe the fruity ones are like a special edition or something, but $3.99 there instead of, you know, $8 or $9 at the drugstore. So I have not used this. I have not swatched it, but a very pretty like orangey peach color for summer. Very excited for that. And from TJ Maxx, I also got two other Milani blushes. The I Cherryish You, which is why I said I wonder if the fruit ones were like a special collection. Kind of like these. Like, kind of like these and all the sprays that were like the fruit scents and things. Those have been at TJ Maxx. So I wonder if these were that same collection. I don't know. But this is the cherry one. I'm wearing this today underneath this blush, which is the baked powder blush in cherry on top. There's that one. And this actually has like red packaging, like cherry packaging. And this is over the top of this one on my cheeks. But, so that's why I'm like, I wonder, maybe the cherry is, maybe it's the fruit. Maybe the fruit's all on sale. I don't know. But I did find all of these recently. These were something I was actually looking for. You know, I'd seen some videos where they were found at TJ Maxx, and I was like, those are like brand new. I want to try that. So I found some and I am trying them. So far I like it. I do have that darker cherry colored one on today, and it did blend out really nicely. It is pretty sheer, I would say. So today, this was purchased today, probably several hours ago. And I've had in a comment something about this as well, that they were also on the hunt for it. And I found the Tatcha set. I found 2 Tatcha sets, but I only bought this one. And this has the liquid silk canvas, the silk powder, the lip mask, and the dewy skin mist. And I almost didn't see this. It was up on the shelf kind of like this close to my face. And I'm looking down at like a little bit of the lipsticks and things. And, you know, because you always see the big kits of, you know, skincare and like, I don't know, they on the end cap, they always have these big boxes of stuff. And I just happened to glance up and went, it's the Tatcha set. Oh my gosh. So I normally wouldn't pick something up like this from there, like that's this pricey for one item, but I'm just really curious about this. This is that kind of thing where I feel like it's like really, really built up. So either it's going to be incredible or I'm going to use everything and be like, meh. It was worth, you know, $8 a piece, not necessarily. I think I looked up the individual pricing. These are $22 a piece. This I think is like $15 for this mini size. And this one is, I think, $20 on its own. So they're pretty pricey individually, even for the minis. So I'm excited to give this a shot. I can't believe I actually found it. And I almost didn't find it. You know, the other set had a cleanser and then like one of the water cream maybe. And then it had one of these and the lip mask. And I thought, I'm just more into the makeup products rather than, you know, the skincare aspect of it. I have some skincare things that I like a lot. So I just picked up the one. I wanted to pick up both. I had them both in my hand at one point and I was like, no, because then I would have had multiples of some of these things. And I'm trying to be better about not buying, you know, duplicates or backups of things that I'm not going to go through anytime soon. So this was the score. So for those who are asking about it, I found it. Did you find it yet? Because I'm very excited to try these. So I think my favorite things, just to sum up, my favorite finds, definitely the Tatcha set. And I was actually really excited about these Milani blushes. Like, really excited about these. I don't know why. Blush has been my thing lately, but I'm like, ooh. And I was excited to even try these. They're the only cream blushes I have, and I'm excited for these. So that is definitely, and then even that one, like, look how pretty that is. Oh, that just looks gorgeous. But definitely the score of the few weeks, and I think that is about it for today. And the makeup look will be coming soon. I filmed them out of order because I had things to do this morning, which is unusual for me. But we will be working with some of these products and trying some things out. And I think that's about it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you will consider subscribing, and I will see you next time. Bye.